1. Summarizing the cause of the recent surge. NVIDIA H20 AI chip exports resume. The U.S. government lifted export restrictions on NVIDIA's H20 AI chips to China on July 15th local time. The announcement sent NVIDIA's stock up 4 to 5%, with SMCI also seeing its stock gain about 6 to 7% on expectations of H20-based server demand. AI server demand expected to rebound. SMCI supplies GPU servers for AI workloads to major cloud companies and data centers. And the resumption of H20 chip exports is a direct revenue boost. In particular, the ability to respond to demand for high-temperature and high-performance servers, such as liquid cooling technology, has emerged. Technology and policy benefits. Amid the trend of easing the atmosphere of rare earth, negotiations and technology exchanges between the U.S. and China, the strengthening of AI infrastructure development policies, work together inside the U.S. 2. Future stock price forecast. Short-term, expect additional momentum. Permission-based periodic momentum. Once NVIDIA begins shipping H20 chips to Chinese companies e.g. Tencent, ByteDance, SMCI will disclose earnings trends in revenue as a server turnkey provider, which could be a plus for the stock each time. Bandwagon effect. As funds flow through AI server-related companies, stock prices are also likely to rise. In fact, AMD, TSMC, and Boodle Cooling, solutions-related stocks rose together in the rally. Medium and long-term risk factors. S. China relations uncertainty. Even if there is an easing atmosphere, there is room for structural trade risks or additional technical sanctions in the future. In particular, there is a possibility of parliamentary breaking or irregular policy adjustment. The pace of demand recovery. The key is how quickly major Chinese customers actually start buying servers. Demand may not blossom immediately just by having permission, and SMCI needs to strengthen its guidance on this in its second quarter earnings call. Inventory and internal forecast risk. SMCI recently warned of downward sales guidance for next year. It may still take some time before the increase in China-bound orders leads to better company performance. Summary. Short-term momentum, NVIDIA H20 chip exports resume AI server demand expectations. SMCI share surge. Mid to long-term uncertainty changes in U.S. China policy, pace of actual demand recovery, and earnings guidance. Conclusion. This is the Chase Rally segment, triggered by NVIDIA's resumption of exports to China. Key checkpoints for the future are: checkpoint description. NVIDIA announces earnings. Whether H20 shipments to China reflect actual sales. SMCI earnings guidance next year. Earnings outlook and inventory risk management. S. China policy change, export system or warning signal. Customer demand patterns. Speed of ordering servers by large Chinese IT companies. Propose investment strategy. Short-term betting. NVIDIA H20 shipments begin. Catch-up strategy. Valid when expecting earnings surprise. Mid to long-term, consider macro risk distribution, including U.S. China relations and China's AI infrastructure, policies, and recommend split buying and rebalancing strategies. In the short term, there will be adjustments to profit realization, but in the long run, it will be upward.